You know how you want to kill your significant partner, but you love them no matter what anyway? That's what this show is about. This is I Love You, I Kill You.
Hey, baby.
Hello.
How's it going? You don't like that?
No, it's horrible.
Why?
Baby. Ugh.
Hey, baby. Hit me, baby, one more time. Anyway,
God, you're really sweating now.
yeah, some
There's
drenched.
beads coming off that head.
It's so hot. Oh my god, I'm always so freaking warm.
Yeah.
Oh god, hey, wait. Here, let's see if we could zoom into how sweaty I am. If you can see it.
There's beads coming down here. Luckily, he has huge eyebrows to keep them out
Yeah,
of his eyes.
yeah. Lucky lady. Luckily. So this podcast. So in this show we talk about the ways we want to kill each other.
Even though we don't want to kill each other.
Yeah, and that's the truth. And what?
No one said you're a liar.
Oh yeah, and you can't hold me to that because it's the truth. Woo. Okay, I'm sweaty Betty over here. Okay. So what's on your mind, honey bunch?
Well, this. Well,
Sorry.
firstly, that was quite the slurp.
I
I mean, your table manners to start with.
yeah.
Table manners in general. Gabriel is Greek and he grew up not knowing how to use a knife and fork, and that
So
means
does the Greek connect to me being a barbarian? Is that what you're saying?
well, that was your excuse.
Yeah, true. That is my.
So he
excuse.
doesn't use a knife or fork, and he slurps his drinks like that.
Well, so when we
If he
first met.
spills something, he wipes it up with his sock.
So when we first met, right? I didn't know how to use a fork. I didn't know how to use a knife,
Yeah,
right?
he didn't know how to hold a knife or.
Yeah. So like, let's say
Let's
say we'd be eating something, right? And I would have to like use my knife as a fork and a fork. So I'm using it as both.
But you use your finger as a knife to scoop.
I use my finger as a knife to scoop. But then you're like, use the knife. I'm like, no, the knife is only for cutting steak, to cut it in pieces. Otherwise, you can use your finger to push everything onto your fork.
So it's like this action.
Yeah, it's like a scoop, and you put it on the fork, and really the fork gets in the way of the hand. Like if it were up to me, because Greek people, we eat food mostly with our hands. There's no need for a fork because you hold it like this.
See,
and you eat like
looking
that.
at you eat, I'd say there is a need for cutlery.
Yeah, well, it's because you're from England, right? In England, English people.
No, I think any Canadian, American, whoever would agree with me.
Maybe it's because I'm more down to earth than you.
Possibly.
I'm more in touch with the real
Maybe,
people.
yeah.
I don't know. Like have you seen my mom? I remember.
I think it's different levels in your family.
Yeah.
I see personality traits passed down through
true.
generations.
I remember we went to sushi with my mom, and she never had sushi. She was like, "What the fuck is this? It's all round." And it's like a cookie, and I'm like, "No, it's rice." She's like, "Ugh!" And then she was cutting the sushi in half with a fork, and she was eating it like that. It was horrible.
Well, you know,
it's true. You don't like sushi anyway.
I don't like sushi, so who wants a ball of rice? Why not just have a bowl of rice?
It's cute.
Ball and bowl sounded like the same thing there.
Why
so
not
it
have a
sounded like
ball of rice when you could have a ball of rice?
a ball and a bowl.
Yeah, bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I'm surprised you like sushi so much, given it's so round.
Do you hear that? What is that noise? Oh, it's next door. Okay. Scared. We bought a bird, and I was afraid the bird was like
The budgie was making dinner in the kitchen.
It was holding cutlery. I just heard cutlery. I'm like, did the bird learn how to make a sandwich already?
He wants his seeds on a plate instead of in a plastic container.
Yeah. The bird's more civilized than I am.
Yeah.
The birds are like, excuse me,
Well,
Mr. Gabriel.
If I could have trained you from day one, well, from a month and a half old, then you could probably use cutlery. So I was maybe soon.
Yeah.
He'll be eating seeds with chopsticks.
Yeah. So that's a good way to kill. Like you, how would you kill me with a fork and knife, like dinner fork and knife, not like a super strong knife.
Well,
or
I
sharp
think
knife.
if you were to stab someone with a blunt knife, I think it actually does more damage than with a sharp knife.
I don't know.
Like
What do
a
you mean?
butter, like if you think about it, if you put a sharp knife in, it'll just glide in.
Yeah.
Whereas butter knife's quite thick, so you've got to really put a lot of pressure.
Yeah, no, but like a sharp knife will like slice right through your neck.
True.
A butter knife would be like, oh, what? And then I would be able to fight back.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of a funny story. I don't know, maybe I told it to you. Like, so a long time ago, I went to like Florida with. I probably told this to you. I went to Florida with my mom and my brother. We went to like Disney World, and we went to like some really shitty like American like not a fast food chain, but a sit down restaurant, kind of like the Olive Garden or like Cheesecake Factory or whatever. And then my mom ordered a salad, and we all ate our food. And during it, my mom like put her fork into the salad, and she felt something like metallic. And she pulled it out, and she's like, "Oh my god, what is this?" And then she called the waiter, and the waiter was like, "She's like, what is in my salad?" And the waiter pulled out a fork from her salad.
It wasn't her own fault.
No, it wasn't her own fork. No. And then she's like, "There's a fork in my salad." And then the waiter didn't know what to do. He's never had this experience before, so he called the manager. And then the way the manager came, as if he was about to get like it was almost like he was going to deliver news to her. He got down on one knee, got really close, and she's like, "Ma'am, what did you see? What happened?" And she was like, "There was a fork in my salad." And he was like, "There was a fork in your salad?" Like, just like, what does that even mean? What the fuck? There's a fork in your salad?
I mean, if it's a clean fork, what's the issue?
It was
I mean,
just
I've
weird.
worked in
It was
some
like,
shitholes, and you would get a lot worse than a fork in your salad.
yeah, but it's weird. Like, you're like making the salad, and you just drop it in your fork.
He was just a really overly eager chef. He loved tossing salads.
Yeah.
He just he thought maybe if I add a fork while I'm tossing it, it's a super toss.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I don't know. I think
I'm just defending the chef.
yeah, I don't know. Well, we got
What happened in the end?
We all got free food.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's worth bringing a spare fork
Yeah,
in your
being
bag.
like- And then, like, if you get caught, the manager's like, "Wait a minute, this is not our fork."
You were here with a spoon last week.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you did that at the McDonald's down the road.
McDonald's is less to gain, you know.
Sure, there's no fork at McDonald's either.
A spork.
Hey, how would you kill me with a fork?
Yeah, getting back on topic.
Yeah.
Let me think. So I'd start by clawing your eyeballs out so you couldn't see. You know,
Mm-hmm.
bit of suspense. So when we brought the bird home on
Yeah.
Saturday, he was in a box, and I was saying to Gabriel, how scary would it be if someone just picked you up out of your home and put you, basically blindfolded you and took you somewhere and just put you in another cage. So essentially that's what I'd do. Scrape out your eyeballs.
Ooh. Would you take the eyeballs and then cook them or something? Or
I was just about to say that, but then I'd make you eat them.
Oh, and I'd be like, "Claire, my eyes," and you're like, "I'm so
Shut
sorry."
the fuck up, Gabriel. That's what I'd say
Oh,
to you.
okay,
Not
okay.
right now, as you're whinging.
I was all like, "Wow,
Mm.
my eyes," and you're like, "Don't worry, I made you a censor."
Can you see up there?
We're gonna censor this. Don't worry.
I'll cross my line.
I'll censor the whole thing.
Yeah, so I'd scrape out your eyeballs and then what would I
Mush
do?
them and put them on some toast like jelly.
No, I'm gonna boil them like an egg.
Ooh.
There's a show at home, and it's you put celebrities into the jungle and make them eat gross things like dick and like animal anuses and eyeballs and shit. And whenever they eat a fish eye, not saying that you're a fish, they crack and some juice comes out. So that's what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna eat it, and it's gonna make a nice crack.
Wow.
And then, what would I do with the rest of you? I'd probably stick the same theme, and I'd basically scrape out your stomach and then disembowel you.
All with the fucking dinner fork?
Yeah, and then make you eat yourself alive. So I'd start with something that's less essential.
Like my pinky or like
Like an appendix. Is that easily accessible? I'd have to do some Googling to work out what it was.
there's that movie, what was it called? Like not Silence of the Lambs, the other one, Hannibal, where at the end of the movie the guy feeds his own brain.
Oh wow.
And he cuts like a piece of it. He's all like fucked up from like anesthetic or whatever. He cuts his brain and then he throws it on a skillet and cooks it and he feeds it to him. He doesn't realize because he's all fucked up.
That's hideous.
Yeah, and then at the
I've
end,
not seen that film.
that's a really fucked. At the end of the
so
movie,
my mind is as fucked up as whoever wrote that piece.
man,
Shit.
that was really no. It's really good. It's a pretty good movie. And then at the end of the movie, he's like on an airplane or whatever, and he's like, he has like his dinner, and it's like a piece of brain or whatever, and he sees a kid, and the kid looks at the food, and he's like, that looks really good. And then
He's having brain on the plane,
yeah, nobody can see because it's a little piece of brain, right?
so he only eats his brain for the rest of the life.
This is the guy that did it to him. Like this,
Oh, so
he's a
murders
cannibal.
people
Like
and
he's like
takes-
he loves eating people. He's a
So he has a
serial killer.
lunchbox with a bit of brain. in it?
Yeah, and then he feeds it to the kid.
Oh.
Yeah, so you'd feed me my own brain.
But in some cultures, when I go into PA, sometimes they're selling sheep's brains. I don't know whether that's because people actually like it or they're trying to make money out of every single piece of the animal. What do you think?
I don't know. Apparently, brain has a lot of like protein or like vitamins and shit.
Maybe you should eat some.
Well, what will it do if
Give
I
you a
have?
bit more intelligence.
Yeah,
You'll learn
'Cause
how
if
to use cutlery.
If I ate a sheep's brain, it'll make me smarter.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You might learn to walk into gates, follow what dogs say.
Oh, it's true. I would be more sheepish.
Become friends with a pig.
How would I kill you with a fork? I don't know.
Yeah, it's quite a difficult one. I don't feel like mine was that
It's more. It's just
creative.
yeah. I guess like I would like, let's say I would drug you and I'll put you to sleep and then I'd make like hundreds and hundreds of like pounds of spaghetti and throw you in the spaghetti and then and then eventually eat you up.
But that wouldn't be you'd just be eating me.
You'd be dead.
You could eat me with your bare hands.
No,
the fork
because of
doesn't play,
spaghetti, you
but
eat
the fork's
spaghetti
not
with a
really
fork.
playing a critical role in this.
It's creative still. I'm using a fork somehow.
Yeah.
How would you kill someone with a fork?
Yeah, let us know. I need some ideas.
Yeah.
In case it's the only thing available.
Yeah. Huh. I can't even think. I guess it's just stabbing. Which is not
Yeah,
that
but
creative.
and it's
Boring.
so small.
So hack.
Oh, if you give me, you know those forks you use on the barbecue, like with the
Oh, yeah, those-
big. That's another story.
Yeah.
If that was the case, what I'd do,
shove it up
like
my
the
ass.
big. Well, other than that, what I'd do is like I'd get you to stand next to a tree,
Mhm.
and I'd make you lose a bit of weight,
Mm.
just so that you weren't as wide, and I'd impale you into the tree. If you were getting any bigger, the spokes wouldn't be long enough. But I'd impale you into the tree with a few different ones, and I get lots of different types, and I'd use the forks to attach your fingers to the branches, and I'd just leave you there.
Just all spread up,
Yeah,
and then the crows would get me. The dogs
Maybe.
and the wild horses.
yeah, skunks and raccoons.
This is a rough one. This is really violent. This one.
It is quite gory.
Okay, so let us know what you think about how would you kill someone with a fork.
You can't get off that easily. You've made me look like a psycho, and you're ending it like that.
I feel very violated, so I think I it's good.
I'm not going to do it to you. Next time, you've got to come up with more options.
Okay. It's hard for a male to be like, I'd kill you, you fucking bitch. I'd stab you. No.
You just make me look like a crazy girl. A cold-hearted bitch.
Nah, it's funny.
Hmm.
I don't know how I would. I really don't know. I guess I would.
Were you not just saying goodbye?
Hold on. Like I said, the spaghetti.
Okay,
I'd mix
okay.
you with a big fork and
Okay.
it's good.
So you kill me with spaghetti.
With the fork. All right, thank you guys. I'll see you.
Bye.
See us next week, and we'll hear from you and let us know. I love you. Bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe for more videos. And also subscribe to the I Love You, I Kill You channel, where you'll only be updated on I Love You, I Kill You videos.